What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again, coming at you with another video for 7 Deadly Sins. As always, folks, thank you all so much for tuning in. In today's video, we're going to be tackling something that everyone's going to have to take advantage of. The Red Demon boss, something that we're going to be looking forward to getting done because we need to get our unit's limit broken. So in order to help me out with that today is none other than one of my close friends in our Epic Fail community, Mr. Snuffles, the person that always keeps me in line when it comes to Guild Wars and Siege and Summoners War. How are you doing today, sir?
Doing pretty good so far.
When I started this game, Snuffles apparently got into it and got pretty addicted to it. So he reached out to me and said, "Hey, bro, if you want to go ahead and make some content on this, I would be happy to help." And I graciously took it because I'm a pleb when it comes to this game. So like we said before, guys, Red Demon, I think this is the first big deathmatch boss that we're going to be getting into. We're going to be able to collect these, I think, Red Demon horns, which is super important to get our units all the way from level 60 to level 65 here. So in today's video, we're just kind of go through the process of the Red Demon, talking about everything you need to know, what units to build, why do we do certain things, why do we use certain stamps, which I didn't know anything about, and hopefully we can get ourselves a couple of wins in both the normal and the hard difficulty stage. So before we get into anything else, we're going to take a look at the preparation battle. Snuffles already got this one set up, but he's going to kind of work me through here and go about what should we be looking for. So I guess first thing that we should start out with, the overall strategy, right? Like what's the game plan? What kind of units do you want to incorporate in your team?
So ideally, between the two players, you want to have at least three heroes that have some kind of stun, petrification, freeze, some kind of inability effect or a stun.
Gotcha.
Green Meliodas has it if he's paired with Denver's ultimate attack.
Okay.
So not the ideal, but it's a great secondary attacker. Blue King is overall free to play for everybody. Everyone gets him. He's ideal because it's on skill 2 level. Red Merlin has it on tier 1, and Blue Gustav has his freeze on tier 1. So you want to have some combination of two of those on your main 3.
Gotcha. Okay. And so in addition to that, were you going to be looking for, I mean, I guess Blue King kind of covers both spots with regards to like a healer and a CC. So outside of that, if you got like a Blue King, could you just go to raw damage healers if we got a little bit of control there, or what?
For normal, yes. The big thing is because Blue King is a tier 2 required for his petrification. If the cards just aren't lining up, we've had it where sometimes you don't get two together. Okay. And neither person has one. So that's why having that third in one of these just makes it really a safeguard.
So yeah, this one here, it's kind of funny. I actually thought this was going to be a lot more challenging than it is, but basically if you have a CC options, this unit really shouldn't take any turns at all, right?
Correct. That's the idea. So in this case, I don't have any, so I send my little stamp with this.
All right.
Little 2 lower right.
The little 2 in the lower right. Yeah, I don't have any either. So I have to wait. Yeah, I'll have to wait here. So I'll go ahead and buff up Red Arthur for now. And let's bring in, I think we got a debuff. Yeah, attack related stats here. Bring that in. And then I'll just bring in this ability right here. So I guess one of the things that I want to point out or ask you there is that you can use these stamps to communicate, but is there any, like after communication is said and done, do you say, okay, well, if you know that this guy's he has it available, like you're gonna cast your abilities, but you're never gonna take the last spot, right? You're gonna allow him to have the last spot. So for a unit like Blue King, you can go ahead and take advantage of that petrify.
Yep. So like I just showed you, I have a petrify available. So I'll just throw out my first 2 abilities right away and let you wait for you to do your extra 3, and then I fill out my last spot.
All right, I'll go ahead and put my two here, and then I guess I'll throw another debuff here.
Yep, and then I throw my petrify.
Gotcha. And one thing to point out for the community as well is that petrify is essentially a CC mechanic here. However, petrify is a skill that basically get removed, right? It'll get broken if it takes any damage here. So the goal is to bring in the units that have petrify at the end of the turn so that your opponent doesn't get a chance to do. As you can see, he's incapacitated, and now he's going to lose its enemy turn because it's just him.
And the same thing applies to freeze, where it will break if it gets hit.
Gotcha. Okay, so even though I don't really want to use a cleanse, I'm just gonna do this so I can combine. Actually, let me get your opinion on that. Should I use the cleanse to combine, or should I just move and lose a spot there?
I would just use the cleanse just to get your Blue King's bar filled
Yeah,
towards.
gotcha. All right, so we'll do that. And do we got one? You got one more ability? There you go.
Yep, I was holding that petrify like we stamped.
Gotcha. And then also take note, there is a timer on that, folks. So being able to make your not your choices, you got to do it in a timely fashion. Don't pull a childish and take 30 seconds to pick abilities here. Let's
So
see.
now in this case where he has almost no health, this is where you just kind of fill your attack bar or your attack ultimate bars and don't worry about freezing or anything this turn because it's going to die and the petrification wouldn't matter.
Gotcha. So right now here, we're just I can get away with like a baby skill and it'll be enough. And I'm saving my rank 2 skills and up for the next round, I guess.
Yep, see it's down.
Okay. But it still got one more life, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Up in the upper left, it says how many hearts, how many life bars it has.
There you go. Red Demon putting on a show right now.
So in this case, I do not have a CC, so there's my little stamp for you.
Gotcha. So I technically don't have one as well. I guess what I'll go ahead and do is I'll just buff up Arthur since he has his ultimate. And I'll just do my ultimate to see what kind of damage you could do here.
Yeah, we're going to take a hit here. See, this is why usually having that helps. I guess normal would be okay, but if you get to like extreme, it wrecks.
Gotcha. Well, actually, that's some pretty good damage. I mean, it is normal, so we shouldn't have to stress all too much here, but that's some pretty good damage. I'll go ahead and skip this one here. So now, with regards to like the normal versus hard, is there any change with regards to like being able to CC the unit, or is there you can still CC it? It just has more lives.
Nope, the CC stays the same for red demons all the way through extreme.
Gotcha.
It's the same basic pattern. Hard adds on more of an more damage, higher CC ability for itself. So it's about double the combat power.
Gotcha. Let's see here. So obviously we got the rewards, so we got the red demon thing, and I think this is actually one of the quests that we get through the storyline. We're gonna get a chance to get it clear and get free 20 the red demon horns. Now I think that the game forces you to limit break your blue melodious. So you kind of have to go with the flow on that. But like if you had to make a recommendation for people out there as far as like, their first units to go ahead and limit break, what units would that be and why?
If they have a green king available, he is apparently the beat stick for gray demons and a lot of bosses down the road, according to the Japanese players.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have him, push him, really see anyone that you're enjoying using. Blue King is not a bad choice. Green King, those are probably the two biggest ones right now if you're just starting off with anybody.
Well, all right. I guess we'll go ahead and close out the video for the community right there. If there's anything that myself or Snuffles missed, feel free to put it in the comment section down below. Let's help out the community all together. And once again, if I haven't mentioned it already, I think I did in a previous video, I did open up a room on our Discord channel. So if you guys want to go ahead and check out, I will leave the link for the YouTube or for the Discord in the YouTube description down below. Snuffles, thank you so much for coming on board and helping me out with this Red Demon boss.
My pleasure.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for y'all. It's your boy Childish and Snuffles with Childish Plays checking out. Take care, and we will see you all in the next one. We're out.